my fucking god, bro. I'm freaked the fuck out right now, bro. Look at his fucking face, bro. That shit does not look like a real person, bro. That's like a mannequin, bro. What the fuck? What's up, Law Nation, and welcome back to another video. Yo, honestly, it's been a crazy, like 48 hours, bro. The Epstein files got released, like, fully. How many pages is it's like, I don't know, 50,000 pages or something like that. I don't even know. I just seen, bro, my whole TikTok and Instagram reels is like full of that thing, bro. So I decided to like react to a video explaining everything, I guess, and like what like everything that's in the files. So yeah, because I don't really know too much about Epstein or like what's in the files. I just know it's some crazy stuff in there. I heard they eating humans, babies, and all that stuff. So I guess we're gonna find out. It's crazy, bro. Anyways, I don't even want to talk too much. Let's just get right into it and let's go. And by the way, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat inside, I I didn't, yo, my hair kind of looks rough, so don't even judge me, okay? My hair kind of looks rough. I haven't had a haircut in like 3 weeks, so
Real shock isn't.
yeah. All right, let's go. 10 new shocking revelations from the Epstein files release. Let's go.
The files also include a diary from a woman who says she gave birth to Epstein's child around 2002.
Welcome to Watch
Yo, what? Okay, it's interesting right off the bat.
Mojo, and today we're examining the newest Epstein files release and the uncomfortable questions it raises about accountability.
Do you think you're the devil himself? No, but I do have a good mirror.
Yo, not gonna lie, look at this nigga face, bro. He looks scary, bro. Yo, y'all know what this reminds me of? I was thinking about. I saw a couple of TikToks today, bro, and Instagram reels. I saw they be eating children and stuff like that. You know what this remind me of? Y'all watched did y'all watch The Promised Neverland? Yo, The Promised Neverland. If y'all watch that anime, y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. They be also eating children and stuff like that in the anime. So this kind of like similar to that stuff.
I think you're the devil himself. No, but I do have a good mirror.
Bro, y'all think he's human? He might actually not be human, bro. He might actually not be human. Bro. I feel like there's demons or aliens or something like that living amongst us people, bro. Bro, I hope I don't get killed, bro. I hope I don't say, yo, anyone, if y'all watching this, higher ups or anyone who's watching this who not human, bro, please don't kill me, okay?
A data dump unlike any other. Over 3 million pages released.
Today's release marks the end of a very comprehensive document identification and review.
3 million pages. That's crazy. I said 50,000. Bro, what is 3 million pages? Ain't no fucking way. By the way, I'm sorry if I talk too much, bro. This is crazy.
Process to ensure transparency to the American people.
In a letter to Congress, Blanche and Attorney General Pam Bondi acknowledged approximately 200,000 pages have been redacted or withheld based on various privileges.
If you thought the Epstein case had already given up its secret,
yo, look at his eyes, bro. This nigga not human, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, bro. This nigga was not human, bro. Look, yeah.
the January 30th, 2026 release proved otherwise. The Department of Justice published over 3 million responsive pages in a single tranche, bringing the total disclosed under federal transparency law to nearly 3.5 million pages. That includes investigative records, internal correspondence, scheduling material, and metadata from multiple agencies, along with more than 2,000 videos and 180,000 images.
These messages from 2013 show Epstein connecting New York Giants co-owner Steve Tisch with various women. In one exchange, Tisch asked about a woman only identified as M, writing, "Curious to know about M, pro or civilian."
The sheer scale changes how the case is understood. This is no longer just a criminal dossier. It's a sprawling administrative archive that documents how law enforcement, prosecutors, and institutions interacted with Epstein for decades.
3 years, 3 cities. for an experience like you've never had before.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Can you assure the American public that President Trump, like every other prominent person whose name came up in relation to the Epstein files, that all documents, photos, and anything relevant to him connected to the case are being released?
I mean, yes, I can assure that we complied with the statute, we complied with the act, and there is no, we did not protect President Trump, we didn't protect or not protect anybody.
Legal compliance achieved, but full transparency.
So, I don't know if I'm getting this right. So, did they release all the files, or did they not? I'm kind of confused because they said like how many, like 500,000 pages been redacted or some shit like that.
Is still elusive.
Let me know in the comments because I don't really get it.
We have released, there are a small number of documents, as I said on Friday, that we're waiting for a judge to say we're allowed to release because of a protective order. But this review is over. I mean, we reviewed over 6 million pieces of paper.
God damn. Alright, so they did not release everything. That shit is crazy, bro. Yo, can y'all imagine bro, they hiding like some insane, like can y'all imagine what they hiding from us, bro? That shit is crazy, bro. I can't even imagine, like, yo, not gonna lie, this world is kind of scary, bro. This world is kind of scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Thousands of videos, tens of thousands of images.
There is so many things we do not know.
And which is what the statute required us to do.
Officially, the Justice Department insists it has complied with the Epstein Files Transparency Act, but critics argue that legal compliance is not the same thing as meaningful transparency. While the documents are technically searchable and downloadable, their volume, inconsistent formatting, and lack of narrative context make real analysis daunting. Lawmakers and watchdog groups have accused the DOJ of creating, quote, obfuscation by scale, where overwhelming quantity substitutes for clarity.
Leadership on the Hill, Congressman Massey, Senator Schumer, are quick to complain. There is no way they have spent any time looking at the materials we produce, because I know the materials we produce them on Friday. By Saturday, they're already complaining about what we did.
Others point out that millions of pages were deemed responsive, yet not all were released, raising questions about what standards were used and who decided. The result.
Good question, bro. What standards were using? Who decided, bro? Can y'all imagine things they are not showing us, bro? This shit is crazy. I don't even want to think about it.
Result is a disclosure that satisfies the letter of the law, while still frustrating the public's demand for straightforward answers.
We have nothing to hide. We never did. And our doors are open if they want to come and review any of the materials that we produced.
Redaction breakdown exposed victims.
Your release on Friday has already received a response from the victims, from Jeffrey Epstein's victims. I want to show the statement right now. It says survivors are having their names and identifying information exposed.
One of the most damaging aspects.
Wait, what?
Survivors are having their names and identifying
information exposed, while the men who abused us remain hidden and protected. Damn, that is outrageous. The Justice Department cannot claim it is finished releasing files until every legally required document is released and every abuser and enabler is fully exposed. Damn right.
Information exposed.
One of the most damaging aspects of the rollout had nothing to do with powerful names and everything to do with victims. Despite assurances of rigorous review, redaction failures allowed documents to go live containing names, contact information, and financial details linked to survivors.
The federal agency had to remove the documents from its site yesterday because some reveal the names of victims. Attorneys for survivors say the Justice Department failed to redact the identities of at least 31 people who were victimized as children. Some of those victims now say they're being harassed through private messaging.
DOJ was forced to pull thousands of files offline to correct the errors, but the exposure had already occurred. Victim advocates condemned the mishandling, arguing that transparency should never come at the cost of re-traumatizing survivors. Beyond the human toll, the episode shattered confidence in the release process itself.
The files may have inadvertently included victim identifying information due to various factors, including technical or human error. Multiple survivors calling for the takedown, writing the DOJ committed what may be the single most egregious violation of victim privacy in one day in United States history.
The files are crowded with global power brokers. I have to acknowledge the elephant in the room at this moment. Your ex-husband, Bill, is named in the newest...
Bill who? Bill Clinton? Oh, shit, bro. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Oh my god. Oh, right here.
I have to acknowledge the elephant in the room at this moment. Your ex-husband, Bill, is named in the newest tranche of Epstein
Who is
files. And there are a new
Bill Clinton?
alleged details about his past behavior. And I want to give you the opportunity to respond in whatever way you want to. As soon as researchers and journalists begin...
Bill Gates? Nigga, what? Oh my god, bro. Not Bill Gates. Fuck. Bro, and I used to always say Xbox better than PlayStation, bro. Shit. Bro. But not gonna lie, Xbox is better than PlayStation. Y'all, bro. Y'all. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, but Xbox better than PlayStation.
And digging in, one thing became clear. Epstein's reach was vast. The files repeatedly reference figures from finance, technology, politics, and royalty, appearing in emails, calendars, invitations, and internal notes. Importantly, inclusion does not equal guilt. The
Damn. Royalty. If I actually wanted to spend my time partying with young women, it would be trivial for me to do so without the help of a creepy loser like Epstein. I would, so I might be able to think about other things, but I don't.
DOJ has been explicit that many names appear incidentally or through third-party claims.
Another person that has come out in these new documents is Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. He and his family, it looks like, spent time on the island with Epstein. Also, he appears to have had a lunch with Epstein. Someone wrote back on the behalf.
Him and his family, so his kids too. I don't know if he has kids, but like, imagine going to that island with your kids and you know what that nigga doing on that island.
Half of Epstein, and said it was nice to see him, to Howard Lutnick. Lutnick's response was, I spent 0 time with him.
Still, the density of influential figures paints a disturbing picture of access. Epstein wasn't operating on the fringes. He was circulating through elite networks with ease, even after...
How is he even famous, bro? What is his job? Like, how did he earn his money? Like, who the fuck? I know who... Like, who even was Jeffrey Epstein, bro? Like, that's the question I'm asking. I want to know.
After his 2008 conviction.
Like, how did he even get in that, like, in that network?
The real shock isn't that powerful names appear. It's how normalized Epstein's presence seemed.
By the way, I'm sorry for my, like, voice. I'm kind of sick.
To be in rooms where influence is exercised.
And what's striking about all of this is, once again, we have seen over and over very high-profile, powerful men who have continued to say that they had no relationship, no connection to Jeffrey Epstein, but clearly with these millions of files that we continue to see released, they tell a very, very different story.
Epstein actively courted access to top political power players.
The DOJ also posted, then temporarily removed without explanation, a spreadsheet of complaints made to the FBI, including unverified allegations about both President Trump and former President Bill Clinton. Per the document, the FBI determined some of those claims were found to be not credible.
The documents reinforce a long-suspected pattern. Epstein actively pursued proximity to political power. Emails and scheduling records show repeated efforts to arrange introductions, maintain relationships, and present himself as useful to decision-makers. This wasn't social climbing by accident. It was strategy.
Well, the files also show that Epstein repeatedly took the fifth during a 2016 deposition when asked more than a dozen questions about former President Clinton. Among them, several about whether Mr. Clinton visited Epstein's private island and flew in his private plane.
Epstein cultivated the appearance.
Yo, not gonna lie, I feel like you can't trust anyone, bro. It's like those news channels and like everything. I feel like they are also run by those people. Like they show you what you want to see. Y'all feel me? Like, y'all know what I'm saying? So I don't really know if I can trust any of the things they are saying, but I don't even know anymore, bro. This shit is this is scary, bro.
Of relevance, positioning himself as a connector, donor, or source of insight. That perception mattered. When someone appears adjacent to presidents, ministers, or senior officials often enough, institutions begin to treat them cautiously, sometimes deferentially. The files don't prove a single political conspiracy. What they do show is how sustained access can discourage scrutiny. Epstein's greatest shield wasn't secrecy. It was the assumption that someone so connected must already be vetted.
When they go ahead, reporters and high-profile people, trust me, they knew these weren't secrets. They not only knew it socially, they knew it because people do their research. And yet they continued to pass that aside. So if people are embarrassed or held to task right now because their names are there and their own emails in their own words are there, they should have to answer for that association. Absolutely.
The 2007 case that never happened.
The Justice Department has released 3 million documents and photos connected to Jeffrey Epstein. A drafted indictment that was never filed is included in the release. It accuses Epstein and 3 unnamed defendants of conspiring to traffic.
Yo, y'all think he's still alive? Cause I feel like if he was that connected, bro, I feel like he could have like took the back door somehow. Y'all know what I mean? Like, I feel like he killed himself, right? That's what they say. So I don't really know much about him or like any other things he did, but like I feel like if you say he was that connected, like y'all say he was, I feel like, bro, he knew royalty, he knew presidents, he knew like the biggest people in the world, bro. I feel like he could be somewhere on another island, and bro, that shit could be still going on.
19 young girls from 2001 to 2005.
Among the most consequential revelations is documentation from 2007, when federal investigators drafted a prosecution memo and proposed indictment that were never pursued. These records suggest authorities once considered a broader case than the narrow resolution.
Yo, what the fuck? No way that's a real person. Bro, look at, oh my fucking god, bro. I'm freaked the fuck out right now, bro. Look at his fucking face, bro. That shit does not look like a real person, bro. That's like a mannequin, bro. What the fuck? Look at her. Ain't no fucking, bro. Look at his eyes. Yo, not gonna lie, bro, I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
Solution that ultimately emerged. While the files don't spell out why the effort stalled, their existence confirms that the limited outcome wasn't inevitable.
Instead of bringing the indictment, federal prosecutors reached a non-prosecution agreement with him in 2007, and through it, he avoided federal charges and served 13 months in state prison.
There was a moment when the system appeared poised to go further. Instead, the case was scaled back, and Epstein went on to re-enter elite society. The question the files raise is simple and uncomfortable. What might have been prevented if that earlier path had been taken?
Epstein recruited girls to engage in sex acts with him, after which he would give the victims hundreds of dollars in cash, and paid some victims to recruit additional girls to be similarly abused.
When you saw him, it just brought back bad memories?
Yeah, it brought back the last time I saw him, which was right there at the massage table.
Files surface claims of Epstein's secret children.
Among the most shocking are messages and diary entries suggesting Epstein may have secretly fathered children. A 2011 email from Sarah Ferguson, the ex-wife of Prince Andrew, congratulated Epstein on his baby boy.
You disappeared the night you didn't know where you were having a baby. It was so crystal clear to me that you were only friends with me to get to Andrew. Really hurt me deeply when you well known. Bro, what the fuck is going on with these people, bro? What the fuck?
Saying she had heard the news from Andrew. Even though you never kept in touch, I am still here with.
Don't know your son on this BBM, but I heard from the Duke that you have had no touches. I'm here with love, friendship, and congrats.
Love, friendship, and congratulations on your baby boy, Ferguson wrote.
Few revelations traveled faster than an apparent 2011 message linked to Sarah Ferguson congratulating Epstein on a supposed, quote, baby boy. The document's inclusion ignited speculation overnight. blending tabloid intrigue with genuine confusion.
She describes the birth and includes a 20-week ultrasound scan, alleging that the baby was taken at birth under the supervision of Ghislaine Maxwell. She was born, I heard her cries, the diary reads. I saw this tiny head and body in between the doctor's hands. Ghislaine said she was beautiful. Where is she?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 4.
But the fact
I don't even know, bro. They probably ate that fucking kid, bro. They probably ate that fucking kid, bro. Oh my fucking god, bro. I don't even know. I told y'all, bro. This shit is fucking the Promised Neverland, bro. They be raising kids. They raise kids in like farms on a private island and then eat them. That is crazy, bro.
facts are far less explosive. Epstein's brother, Mark Epstein, has publicly denied that Epstein had any
Jeffrey Epstein did not have any children despite what an email and just released documents but I told business yeah, right. No, Jeff did not have any kids, Mark Epstein said Monday. If Jeff had a kid, I think I would have known. That's cap, bro. That's cap. I know for a fact they ate that fucking kid, bro. That kid is in fucking, yeah, I don't know where. They fucking ate that
children,
kid.
and no verified DNA evidence supports the claim. The shock lies not in confirmation, but in exposure. When millions of pages are released at once, context collapses. The files don't prove Epstein had a secret child. They prove how easily a document can outpace the truth.
There is no independent confirmation that Epstein had children, but the allegations echo earlier reports that he planned to impregnate women at his New Mexico ranch to seed the world with his DNA.
Oh, that's what the fuck, yo. What is wrong with this nigga, bro? Seed the world with his DNA. Yeah, I told you, bro. Yeah, I don't even know.
What are you, class 3 sexual predator?
Tier 1.
What's tier 1's the highest and worst?
No, I'm
the lowest.
I'm the lowest.
You're the lowest. Okay, tier 1, you're the lowest.
Previously undisclosed emails link Epstein and Elon Musk.
One of those names is the world's richest man, Elon Musk. He's always denied any close relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, but they exchanged numerous emails trying to arrange a visit for Musk to Epstein's island in the Caribbean. In one of them, Musk goes on to write this: "What day, night will be the wildest party on your island?"
The tech world's attention zeroed in on newly released emails showing Epstein attempting to draw Elon Musk into his orbit. In a 2012 exchange reported by multiple outlets, Musk appears to ask which night would be the, quote, wildest party on Epstein's island. Musk has denied.
Hey, yo. Come on, Elon. I did not know that nigga was freaked out too, bro. That is crazy, bro. Who at that point, who was not on the island, bro? Who was not on the island? Kanye? Was Kanye on the island? I don't think so. But Kanye definitely went to some Diddy parties. That's I know that.
Ask which night.
I don't know. I love Kanye. I like Kanye. Not gonna lie, I love Kanye, bro. So
night would be the, quote, wildest party on Epstein's island.
He tried to tell us, to be honest. Kanye was one of the few ones who tried to tell us.
Musk has denied ever visiting the island, and the files themselves do not establish criminal conduct.
Musk, who repeatedly has called for the release of an Epstein client list, denies any wrongdoing, writing over the weekend, "If I actually wanted to spend my time partying with young women, it would be trivial for me to do so without the help of a creepy loser like Epstein."
Still, the correspondence feels significant. It demonstrates how aggressively Epstein pursued rising power players, not just established political elites.
Yo, y'all think... y'all know what I think? Yo, Epstein might be a spy. He might have been a spy, bro. Yo. He might have actually been a spy, but for who? That's the question.
Valley was clearly on his radar. The revelation isn't that Musk did something illegal. It's that Epstein was still confidently networking with the world's most influential figures years after his conviction, with little
yeah, he definitely a spy, bro.
apparent fear of consequence or reputational backlash.
Billionaire Elon Musk has previously said he refused an invitation to Epstein's island.
The documents suggest he wanted to be there for the wildest party. After the release, Musk posted, "I have never been to any Epstein parties ever and have many times called for the prosecution of those who have committed crimes with Epstein."
Donald Trump's name appears hundreds of times in the files.
The files also include 5,300 documents that reference Donald Trump, including unverified claims against him.
Yo, does Vladimir Putin appear in the Epstein files?
News articles, as well as emails in which he is name-checked. To be very clear, Trump has not been accused of anything illegal, and he denies any wrongdoing related to Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm not sure if I can believe that, but like...
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone.
I mean, yeah,
One of the most discussed aspects of
Hey, I don't even know.
Denies any wrongdoing related to Jeffrey Epstein.
One of the most discussed aspects of the release is the sheer number of references to U.S. President Donald Trump. A reported analysis cited in coverage claims Trump appears tens of thousands of times across thousands of files, spanning contact records, scheduling material, media references, and third-party claims. The DOJ has emphasized that many mentions are unverified or incidental and don't imply criminal behavior. Still, the volume guarantees attention, especially given President Trump's current position. The files offer a granular look at overlapping social circles in the 1990s and early 2000s.
Yeah, not gonna lie, Melania bad as fuck, bro. Melania bad as fuck, bro. I mean, she was. I don't know how she looks right now, but like, how many years was that? Like 10, 20 years ago? Yo, yeah.
Before their public falling out. The
W. Trump.
Takeaway isn't proof of wrongdoing. It's how deeply Epstein was embedded in elite social ecosystems.
The newly released documents include uncorroborated claims about Donald Trump. The White House, responding to the Miami Herald, referred to a statement on the DOJ website denying any credibility in the accusations against the president.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and sign no notifications. The DOJ draws the line. No new charges despite explosive records.
Well, look, I can't talk about any investigations, but I will say the following, which is that in July, the Department of Justice said that we had reviewed the files, the quote Epstein files, and there was nothing in there that allowed us to prosecute anybody. We then released over 3.5 million pieces of paper, which the entire world can look at now and see if we got it wrong.
After all the anticipation, this may be the most deflating revelation of all. Despite acknowledging disturbing material, DOJ leadership has publicly played down the likelihood of new criminal charges emerging from the release. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche has said the review is effectively complete, citing legal hurdles and evidentiary standards.
We need to separate those two ideas, the fact that there's the Epstein files and whether there's anybody there that we can go after, and the work that we are doing every day, which is extraordinary, and we will continue to do that.
For victims and the public, the message lands hard. The record is larger, clearer, and more unsettling than ever. Yet accountability remains frozen in time. The files illuminate failures, missed opportunities, and institutional caution, but crucially, they don't reopen courtrooms. That gap between revelation and consequence is why this release feels unresolved. Transparency arrived. Justice for many still hasn't.
I think we really need to hear from Pam Bondi. Really, we've been trying to draft letters to her. We've been talking to, I believe, a survivor did actually write a letter to Todd Blanche. We've been asking in every interview, we've talked to nonprofit organizations, and we have asked time and time again to talk to DOJ, and they have not responded to survivors.
What do you think will happen next in the Epstein saga? Is there...
Yeah, not gonna lie, y'all. Not gonna lie, Chad, I'm too tired for this shit, bro. I gotta take a nap and think about all of this, bro. I don't even know. I feel like, I don't even know. At the end of the day, bro, I know God got me, bro. And yeah, bro, I don't even know. I didn't like half of the stuff they said in this video, bro. I didn't even understand for real. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. Half of the people, the men they mentioned, and the things they said, I didn't even understand. I did not even understand. But like, I feel like they did leave out a couple of things. Like I saw on TikTok that they ate kids, they ate humans and stuff like that. But I don't even know. Like, I gotta dig more. I gotta do more research on that stuff. I feel like I don't even really want to know, to be honest. And yeah, I don't even know. That's it.